So as many of you guys know, throughout the entirety of 2025 so far, there's been a lot of talk, a lot of chatter about Carti's second album to drop within this year called Baby Boy, right? A lot of people have been teasing it within Carti's camp, right? People are saying it's done. People are saying it's on the way. People are saying, even Carti himself pretty much kind of stamped that there's going to be 2 albums within 1 year. A lot of people were thinking, is Baby Boy going to be dropping in September? 1 month prior to the Antagonist tour on Carti's birthday. Obviously that didn't happen, but after the entirety of everybody has dropped within the OPM camp so far, within 2025, we just got Lone, we got Ken, we got Homicide. As of today, the day after Destroy Lonely's album releases, we just got some new words via DJ Akademiks about some new Playboi Carti music on the way, so let's get into it. Obviously, as we all know, yesterday Destroy Lonely dropped his mixtape Broken Hearts 3, and that pretty much opened up the entirety of the year for Baby Boy, right? We've gotten Ken, we've gotten Lone, we've gotten Carti, we've gotten Homicide Gang. Everybody has dropped their projects. We're about 2 weeks away from the Antagonist tour, exactly 2 weeks away from the first day of the Antagonist tour, right? The Antagonist tour starts October 3rd, and today is currently the 19th. 1, 2, 3rd, 2 weeks perfectly away. And today, the day after everybody in OPM has cleared out their schedule, the day after, Destroy Lonely has dropped, a perfect 2 weeks from the first day of the tour. All this stuff is really starting to circulate, and we got a mass amount of info within 1 day, right? That's why I was raising the eyebrow a little bit, right? So first one we get into, right, is DJ Akademiks. DJ Akademiks tweets saying, release date so soon. Playboi Carti told me that he got some fire on the way. He can't wait to drop. Holy, get focused, y'all. Release date so soon. So I was like, okay, this is 9/19, which was earlier today, about like 7 hours today, right? Then boom, we've seen this circulate earlier today or like last night on Akademiks last night on his stream, talking about Akademiks says on stream that Playboi Carti called him and was teasing the upcoming album.
We started talking about music. He said, I got some shit coming. This shit is good. And I said, we started talking.
He said, I got some stuff coming. It's good. That's what DJ Akademiks said when he called Carti on the phone. I believe yesterday or something about that. Now, I'm not going to lie, though. I think this low-key all could be happening just because of the whole Iggy situation going down. I low-key think it might be a PR stunt. I don't think that's too crazy to think, right? Because if y'all remember, all that Iggy stuff that was going down was not a good look, right? Iggy was talking about she can cancel him, talking about some crazy type stuff. We obviously seen her and Akademiks go crazy at it, like what, Monday or like Tuesday? So what a coincidence that this dude Carti comes back telling Akademiks, starting to post stuff, calling him, gassing up his head, telling him to tweet this, that, and that, after all this negative pub just went down, right? That's why I was like, I don't know if I believe it. I was like, we kind of been here before, right? And then obviously, Swamp Izzo, Filthy said the Baby Boy album is done alongside Geo, right? A lot of people were thinking, is Baby Boy going to release prior to the tour? I was like, nah, it doesn't really make sense. We didn't know when Destroy Lonely was going to drop. But now we do have perfectly 2 weeks to where Carti can, if he really wanted to, can start off a whole rollout literally today. And it seems like maybe Akademiks came back. We just seen Purple Matter tease a potential cover art or whatever this pic is. Now, this isn't a new picture. If you guys know, this picture first surfaced, I believe this was like the cover of Rap Caviar for Spotify when iMusic released. I'm pretty sure that's what this picture or where this picture stems from. So I was like, I don't really know what this is, but Purple Matter simply just randomly posted it. We can go on his Twitter. It's on there 1000%. And like I said, the first day is October 3rd, 2 weeks perfectly from now. And then somebody just said in the comments, and he was saying September at the Weekend concert. Now we have yet to see anything involved with September specifically from Carti, right? Because nothing was announced. The Antagonist tour was announced in August. The Antagonist tour starts in October. So there hasn't really been anything involved with Carti for September, when Carti has been teasing September at the tour maybe like what? He teased it like 3-4 times at 3 or 4 different shows. So potentially Baby Boy, and then also Baby Boy could low-key go down because now this doesn't step on Lone's release whatsoever. I was thinking, especially with us going into September with no Lone album, I was like, yeah, he's going to overshadow Lone's release. It's going to be a Love Lasts Forever Part 2 in the sense where Carti came back last September and basically stole all of Lone's hype like a day or two after Love Lasts Forever dropped. Now Lone did his whole week rollout. He dropped all the content. Boom, the project has been released. Everybody's listening to it. Everybody's super hyped. Now you just got to hype up the tour 2 weeks away. Wouldn't it be low-key a good time to release Baby Boy if you really think about it? Right? We got 2 weeks left to the tour. Could we see something go down? Could we? I don't know. But I feel like we've been here before with Akademiks literally teasing what? This dude Akademiks teased 2024 throughout the entirety of the year, even before 2024 even started. But somebody said Carti hasn't capped in a while though. He ain't been capping. What did Codeine say? It could be for Killers because Cardo is dropping. Now Cardo is, yeah, he is dropping his prod tape. I think he just announced it today actually. My new album Sigan Viendo drops 9/23 at midnight, mixed by Ali. Now he did say, if y'all remember, when Cardo went on Complex Magazine, he did an interview. I did a whole video about it. He said that Killers is going to be on his album. Now, we did just see Carti preview and play Killers at the Baby Boy party last week. But you really think Carti is doing all this for Killers? For a what? At this point, 3-year-old leak? There's no way this dude Carti was saying September, this, that, and that, just for us to hear a 3-year-old leak. Come on, bro. I don't think so. He liked the reply saying we need Killers. I mean, I'll take Killers 1000%. Killers is a great song. That's a great leak, and I would love to hear Killers, on streaming. Yes, the label pushing that song. Yeah, just like All Red, but All Red was a snippet, though. I mean, All Red was a big song, but I do think Killers could probably be a bigger single than All Red for sure. It's a better song, 1000%. And maybe that's pretty much all he's going to drop prior to the tour, too, right? I don't really, like I said, I don't really think a whole album is necessarily needed prior towards a tour. We just seen Carti do Weekends tour where he did what? Like Wheezy, Rather Lie, I guess Fiend, and like one other Evil Jordan from the album. This dude dropped 34 songs this year. He's got 31 songs to play on the tour alongside those 3 songs. So he's going into the tour with about what? Alive alongside what? Want Some More, about like 35, 36 songs going into the tour. A new album really isn't needed, but I do think it's kind of a little, interesting how everything just started like so perfectly. But like I said, we could circle back. Could this just be a cover up for this whole Iggy situation that has gone down? Because that was definitely not a good look for Carti. Now, she didn't really say anything too crazy. And to be quite honest, I don't really care about what Iggy said because that's not really none of our business. I'm simply here for the music. But it is something to pick your brain at about how interesting it came back, all this today, by the way. It is very interesting. What do you think, Mafia? Do we see a Baby Boy album released in 2 weeks or no?
No.
No? Do you think it's a possibility or no?
He can't step on Lone's feet like that. He can't do that.
But is he though? I don't think he is though. I don't think he is. Say he drops next week, that gives you what? A full week of streaming from Lone. There's not really much to do, right? Once they clock in that first week sale. And it's not even that Lone is trying to go for a crazy first week sale either. It's just a mixtape, right? So I don't really think he's going to be like affecting Lone's thing. Lone pretty much, he let Lone do everything. The album dropped, you give it 1 week to stream. Boom, Baby Boy hits you with an album, mixtape, whatever this Baby Boy project is. That would be good, but it being Carti will never happen.
It'd be good, but he doesn't need to drop nothing else this year.
Yeah, I agree. It's not needed whatsoever. But is the tour selling well? I haven't checked the tour tickets in a while. Does anybody know?
I don't think so.
Right? So that could be the play. First day of the tour, new album. First day of the show, boom, Carti drops a new album. You already seen iMusic at the Weekends tour. Boom, he hits you with Baby Boy 4 Antagonist Opium tour. Could that possibly go down? I'm not gonna lie, the delusion is running through my veins right now. The delusion is boiling my blood. I'm in the flow state for this Baby Boy album. What if he surprise drops? That's what I'm saying. What if he surprise drops, right? Lone already did his thing. Boom, you give him, you know, what? All of next week. Maybe it could be the 26th. Or you give Lone 2 weeks and drop on the same day the Antagonist Tour starts. Boom. Honestly, you would drop the day before the Antagonist Tour starts on October 2nd, right? Because it's going to come out Thursday night. And then, boom, first day of the tour, not even 24 hours later, you got a whole new mixtape, whole new project, whatever, how long it is, to perform at the tour as well. It's got to be either before or after. Now, before we even heard anything about Lone, I was like, yeah, September's cooked. Lone, I don't know when, maybe like mid-September, maybe like late September, we could see BH3. And then that leads into the tour. Tour ends December 3rd. And that leaves you with an open December. And that would be like the perfect cherry on top for Carti within 2025 if you really think about it, right? Springtime album, summertime weekend tour, fall tour with Opium and the whole label, arena tour. He did stadium tour. Boom, end the year off with a new album in December. That would honestly, what would y'all think is better? Album Baby Boy in December or prior to the tour in 2 weeks? It's either September or December. It's one of those two.
When is Taylor Swift dropping her album?
I think like this week, low-key.
Yeah, then no. Yeah, no.
Right? Taylor Swift, when is she dropping?
October 3rd again. She not yeah.
Okay, October 3rd, then that gives you this Friday for a potential Baby Boy release. September
Wait,
what?
Doja Cat dropping? Yeah. Well, I don't know how
she
much
is.
She sells, so I think she's dropping an album this week, right?
Doja Cat did what? She did 70K 2019. It says 11.2, but I don't think that's first week. That's impossible.
No, it's global.
Oh, okay. And then she did 72 on 2023. Carti's wiping her, bro. 2023 last album 72.
I don't think he's dropping next week.
Carti's stepping on her if he does that. I'm not gonna
Bro,
lie.
Carti the type of dude that want his album to chart for more than 2 weeks, like last time.
Yeah, we've seen exactly what happened last time too.
Yeah, and that's not gonna happen because Taylor gonna sweep him.
He gonna have a nice little 7 days, and then Taylor gonna drop her big one. We know that. Taylor about to go stupid.
Bro, she's selling 2 M's first week. Like,
yeah,
bro.
I can believe that. What Carti selling in? 300K? Now that's a disgusting number, but you're not competing with Taylor Swift. It's impossible. Unless Interscope just pulls the Gunna method of death and goes stupid and just drops the bag, and this dude Carti competes with Taylor Swift. But yeah, I don't see it. Day of tour, nah. Him same day as Taylor, heck no. I would not think that's the best play. But we'll see. Whoop-de-doo. We'll see.